back to Paradise TV here from the Seminole Casino Immokalee, where the fun is always happening inside.
It's so true. But if you're in the mood to have some fun and enjoy some fresh air outside and some delicious food, well, boy, do we have the place for you to check out.
Well, I don't really feel like I'm at a restaurant. I kind of feel like I'm at the beach.
What a ringing endorsement. This is Marker 92, located inside the Westin Cape Coral Resort at Marina Village. The restaurant has it all. Fine dining, a great atmosphere, and the location can't be beat. You can eat indoors or on the patio and watch the perfect waters of paradise.
Just like the atmosphere, it's relaxing, comfortable, everyone's really nice, and the food's good.
Speaking of food, we couldn't help but get a taste of the menu. Executive Chef Drew Tate agreed to prepare the green tea lacquered salmon over vegetables just for us.
So we're going to start with a little bit of oil in the pan, a hot pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to saute our sweet potatoes, our mushrooms, and our shallots. We're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. We're just going to give it a quick toss. We're just going to let that cook down just a minute. So we're going to hit the mixture with just a little bit of the green tea and honey, just to tie the flavors together. We've already glazed the salmon with the flavor and roasted it in the oven. We're going to add a little bit of spinach. You want to do that towards the end, just so it only wilts down just a hair. And then we're going to plate. So just a little bit of the mixture on the plate. We're going to put on our gnocchi mushrooms. We're going to lay our salmon on there. We're going to glaze it just a little bit more. Throw on our cucumber fan for a pretty couple tomatoes.
There you have it, perfection on a plate, just the way it ought to be here in paradise.
Man, with views of the Caloosahatchee River, the Gulf of Mexico, Tarpon Point Marina, that is the perfect place to catch a bite to eat.
It is. However, if beer is more to your liking, then wait till you hear about this.
By some people, it's called the Holy Grail for hopheads. They had one keg, and we got it.
You heard that right. The folks at Stillwater Grill were the only ones in the state to get a keg of Dogfish Head 120. With close to 20% alcohol content and an IBU of 120, this rare brew was right at home among the other 48 unique beers on tap at Stillwater. That's right, we said 48 beers on tap. Dogfish 120 is boiled for a full 2 hours while being continuously hopped, thus the 120 in its name. This sought-after specialty beer is only released a few times a year, and Stillwater in Fort Myers got it first.
To have the only one in Florida and be here in Paradise and have a little bit is pretty sweet.
I think it's great when craft breweries do these kind of tap takeovers, because it really introduces craft beers to people who maybe don't even know they're out there. They're just going for a night out, and there you go. They're going to offer you 6 different, dogfish on draft that you can't get anywhere else.
When the beer does become available, Dogfish 120 is shipped to wholesalers in the state from time to time. Check out our website for more information on where you can find it.
Wow, I bet that tasted as good as it looks.
I am with you on that one. Hey, and before we leave the subject of beer, let's take a look at tonight's trivia question.
You might be surprised to know that beer is not the most popular drink in the world, but do you know what is? The answer is coming up later in the show.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is. Well, don't go anywhere because the answer is on tap later in the show.
Is there a new joint that we need to know about? Send us a message on Facebook and give us the hookup. We're facebook.com/Paradise TV Fox 4.
All right, Steph, we all know there is a season for everything here in Paradise. There's tarpon season, snowbird season, but there's another season that just kicked off.
Okay, give me a hint.
All right, well, they're green and have 4 legs, or should we say flippers?
Coming up, grab your sunscreen. We're headed to the beach. And later, fancy a flower? How about an entire festival of them? Then, Paradise is alive with the sound of music. This week's Paradise Untapped is brought to you by Paradise Furnishings.